Hello everybody, this is Finwin here, and today I'm back with Europa Universalis IV, playing as Austria, as the Habsburg dynasty, even though right now I have Juana de Trastamara, that is Queen Regency until Ladislav von Habsburg becomes the new emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Which, I got the first reform pass, so I got those perks, my members got those perks. And at this moment, I am at war with Bohemia, but my intention was to actually go into war with Venice, but I have him as a co-belligerent so that I can, well, I basically avoided the trade league that I would have to dealt with if I went to directly war with him and his allies. But with that said, right now I'm at the point in this war where I have Bohemia in a bad place, but they are, I guess, in a sense, making somewhat of a comeback, mainly due to the idea that it's just me and Saxony over here at the moment. My allies that pulled into this war, Poland, is back over here taking care of rebel issues. Saxony's personal union, for some reason, is hiding out over here. So, whatever. It's just two infantry. He has a 1-1 general. Not going to do much. But these are pretty important numbers to have, I would say. But I do have the amazing Moldavia leader, 6-6, down here working on Venice for me, which is awesome. And Hungary is down here doing his job as far as taking care of Dalmatia. But I do need to take care of what's amassing over here. The question is, though, how am I going to take care of that? Well, I think with what I got, I do have a lot of money. I do still have a decent amount of manpower. I could have pumped a couple more troops. But right now, I'm going to just help maintain this siege on this fort, because we're almost done with it. Might as well stick around and just finish it off. I know they're going to get their war goal back, and it's going to cause the war score to plummet here. But that's okay. I could easily take that back. No problem. Alright, so now we do have that fort taken down. Next, let's focus on taking care of these troops in general. Now, I can easily tell that they're waiting for me to just go all in and take out Bohemia right here. I think I will get the... what's the word I'm looking for? I will get the defense bonus on my side. So, do I have numbers advantage? Venice is not close to his allies, so I might be able to go all in and be able to win this fight here. So, let's do it. Now, I figured that Saxony would help me out. Alright. So, with that... make sure I am holding down the right button here, because I do want to snipe this army right here. So let's shift, consolidate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the guys who have no numbers and let's move these guys back to the capital so that they can replenish troops faster. I mean, as long as they're in our land, I would say, because let me see here. It shows a number here as far as how fast they will replenish. I just don't remember where it's at exactly. But ideally, it's basically if your troops are in your own provinces, they'll recover faster. But if they're in provinces that have ones that you occupy, they'll recover, I think, like a half, but then like a percentage add on top of that. And then whenever you're in an unfriendly province, they are just like a half or something like that. I could be wrong with the numbers, but I'll have to check that up later on. So we got him moving back. We got our good shock maneuver guy moving in. Yeah, let's just move in on to this. Alright, so we got that taken care of. These two provinces should come back. Genoa is still up here. So I think right now we got them on the run. Let's... I'm going to split this up. I'm going to take these two northern provinces. I want to take this province away from him because this is his gold-making province. I'm pretty sure that's where he's making a good portion of his money. So let's cut that off from him so we can hurt him financially. So now, with that being done, let's go take... Let's keep that there. Let's recruit some extra troops. Because I might as well bolster my army, make myself look stronger on paper compared to other countries. And should I help Poland with his rebels? Why does he have magnet rebels already? That's interestingly odd. Well, Mecklenburg is once again crazy in the lead with 19%. I honestly wish I could do my dip. I want to do the dip rep advisor, but I really need to bring that AE down if I want to be able to conquer mainland Venice here without creating a huge coalition with it. So let's see. I don't know why, but every March it chugs very slowly for this game. Alright, so let's move this in so I can combine my armies. Oh no. Can I get him out fast enough? Because he's going to be there by the 13th. I'll be there out by the 14th. Ooh. Maybe I can... Let's get these two guys rolling up there. Because that's going to happen. I can probably pop a merc in there. That might help. Let's see if it does. Alright. So, I really do need to be focusing on Venice right now. As much as I want to just have Bohemia pinned down and not have him still pumping troops. Ideally, I want to peace out Venice first so I can get his land. I mean, I would like to get Brunswick and Genoa out of the war. They're going to be a little bit tougher to deal with. Brunswick might be looking pretty... Actually, how is Saxony looking? Did Anhalt break free? No? I don't know. It just looks like Saxony is hurting. I mean, he's hurting just because his one and only province is taken. Moldavia. So why do they pull away from this? Hungary is still making good progress on Dalmatia, which is good. Let's just regroup back at home. Because like I said, I need to focus on Venice. I'm pretty sure Poland and my allies will be able to take care of Bohemia and them up there. So shift consolidate. Let's put these guys. Let's keep them at home. Let's go focus on Venice. Alright, so max relation of Salzburg, so let's focus on... Let's think about potential... Because I think I maxed out Bavaria. Like potential coalition people that if I did take a lot of land, they would be upset with that. I feel a sneeze coming on, sorry. Hopefully that was not bad for the audio. If it is, I will just cut it out. But let's make sure the papacy is happy. So for this province. Let's leave the smallest and the Merc there. Provence White Peace Burgundy. So the Burgundian inheritance is not going to fire off at the moment. Bohemia is thinking about taking its capital back. Let's just leave 7 here to maintain siege. I know Genoa has like a 14 stack over here. Excuse me. Got a runny nose from that sneeze. So what am I do see that they are about to attack me in Treviso, so I need to counter that. They actually might beat me back because they do have an advantage on me. Alright, so back to the capital. Let's just pump out more troops. So I got the manpower and I got the money. Papal State is happy. Bohemia is reclaiming stuff. Alright. So honestly, I just need to keep on going back. Alright, some more troops. Shift consolidate. Let's keep the zeros here. Let's have this army move into Friuli, I think it's called. He is making an incredible... I might actually have to go back up north and keep Bohemia from taking his capital back, because he's already at negative 14% when I thought it was like at 50 when I last looked at it. What progress did he make? Okay. He already breached the wall. If I can get Moldavia's general with me, let's do that. I need to go back up north to make sure he doesn't get his capital back. Venetian noble rebels? I think he's got another wall breach. Yeah, I can't let that fall. So let's do that, and let's keep the cavalry here. Let's move back up north. Let's take care of him. And we'll just move you back 1 so that you can recover and not get this, what's the word I'm for? Because, you know, the human players, it's nearly impossible to keep up with everything, whereas the AI is just, you know, they know what is the most effective moves at any moment, any time. Kind of almost like a chess game, like on master difficulty, or like expert or and such. Like they'll know all your weaknesses. I mean, they're not perfect, but then again, what do I know? Alright, so let's get him off of the capital. I think he's reinforcing here up north. Hopefully I could beat this army before he does that. Thank goodness. So, it looks like they are unsieged. My allies are unsieging the provinces up here. It would be nice, I guess, if they went on top Why is Venice low? Oh, okay, here are the noble rebels that... I wonder if he has low... I mean, he was pretty hurt from a previous war, from what we, before we started engaging in this war. Like, he was low manpower, he was in debt, he was small army. And we do have a fort, so I wonder what I can take from him at the moment. So I need to take Treviso. So if I took all three, that's going to be a lot of aggressive expansion, as I anticipate. How much will it go away per year? Who has AE against me? It will go away. So if I did it at the end of the year with negative 53, then it should bump down to negative 49 for most of those countries, so they won't be able to get into a collision fast enough. So I'm looking at Alsace, Bohemia, Mainz, Memmingen, so all those little guys. So what I should do is I can improve relations with those right now that would join the coalition if I didn't improve relations with them, if that makes any sense. So right now, like for example, I'm gonna improve relations with Siena. I'm gonna try and max that out. So by the time I piece out Venice for those 3 pieces of land, Siena shouldn't even feel like joining the coalition against me. Now, should I hurt Bohemia's other army? I will have flanking advantage. I can consolidate like so, pull the hurt guys back. Can I catch him? Yes, I'll have more military. I mean, he's got better military technology. By what degree? He's got better infantry shock, infantry fire. He's got more width. He's got more tactics. But I'm going to flank him. And he happens to roll 9. I don't know. I mean, this war is also for me to kind of cripple Bohemia, because if he just kind of... if I just let him do his thing, he would probably start attacking the HRE members. And he's already big and strong at the moment. And the last thing I need is a big and strong Bohemia just making things worse for me in my empire. Moldavia, join some big fights. We really need your general prowess. Like, Venice has... what is he... like, I know he was already broke before the war. Is he pumping mercs? He's got 7 mercs. His manpower is still low. I would imagine all those mercs are infantry. You know, I'm gonna pump 1 more merc myself, so that I can use them instead of taking little bits of attrition from my manpower pool. Alright, so I got that province back. What happened? Genoa is still just kind of walking around. Okay, well, anyways. I'm just keep Bohemia hurting. Brunswick is at low. Let's get him out, because I don't need him to be involved anymore. Thank you. So next, if I could get Genoa out on a white piece, that would be really nice. How close are we with that? Negative 43. So he's still looking pretty robust to be in this war. How are my allies faring? As long as Saxony is still feeling good. But he's feeling really good, even though he's at high war exhaustion. But I mean, ideally Poland. I want Poland to still be feeling good about this war as well. So let's get my mercs together. I got the war goal back, so I should be getting the ticking. guess that'll update next month. But anyways, let's combine troops. Let's start sieging down Venice like I should have been doing at the beginning of the war. I'll let Poland take care of that up there. Like, it's Brunswick's no more of an issue. Saxony's going to be in a good place again. Let's shift consolidate. Let's keep the weaker guys behind. I might need to keep a few more behind. Let's do at 18 so that I don't suffer needless attrition. I still suffered it anyways. So it looks like Genoa, if I had to guess what's going to happen here, he's going to try to go for that 2-stack in the hills. Is he going to, am I going to have the defense when he gets there? Is he going to be there in 17 days? More than likely he's going to be there within that time frame, so I can kind of see if is he going to commit. Yeah, he's committing, so let's commit ourselves. Let's keep these guys behind. Let's move in. Alright, so yeah, I mean, juke, or whatever the proper term for it was, like, if you commit a bigger force into something like that, most of the time AI will just back down from that. Looks like, not sure what Poland is doing, just leaving cavalry around like that. The Polish Magnet rebels are still causing issues for Poland, but he is still pretty cool about this war. But I do need to start sieging down Treviso. So let's do 5. Let's see, if I move from here, that will only take me 8 days. I think it's a little bit quicker in Suditrol. So let's go check that out. I know he's going to try to come back. And from here, it will take 6 days. So a day faster. Now what I can do, since this is farmlands, he's coming in. They're both going to come in. So with a 23, yep, you know what, mercs. Let's merc it. Let's get 3 more mercs available. So I got a feeling they're going to send in. Yep. And they're going to have the advantage as well. They both have better military tech, I assume. Is there a way for me to bump up my military tech before we do this engagement? And the answer seems like a no. So the question is, will Venice let me just take the land? Not. If I had it, definitely, but these guys, what are you doing? I guess y'all are just keeping support on that, which makes sense. But y'all need to take care of Bohemia, who's still looking pretty strong, but he has to be hurting financially. Let's see if he has any loans. He doesn't have any loans, surprisingly. Still rocking around with that 666. Alright. I think I'm gonna commit. Let's pull this back to Graz, because more than likely I might be routing back to a safe province. Let's pull in some mercenaries to help with morale and to help with numbers. Nice. So, let's pull you back to Suditrol to regain numbers. We'll let the mercs go in. Let's pull you back to the lines. Actually, let's pull you back to Fruely so y'all can loot. Yeah, now think about it. I don't have enough people there. So we're working with 5, which are currently at a effective 4, so let's get you 2 in there. Let's get this siege general in there. Let's pull you back. I'm going to suffer attrition, unfortunately. Alright, so we're back at sieging this. We are finally on par as far as military tech goes, which is nice. So this is looking good for us. We're going to pull you into Fruely. Now I got Poland to help me out. They do have a big army down here with their best general being a 4 fire. So at this point, not too concerned. I think Bohemia did pull all of his armies down there, so Bohemia is basically... No, he's got to have the other half of his army elsewhere. But yeah, let's... Yeah, they got a lot of numbers. I mean, what I can do is... there are some Venetian noble rebels on the capital. That's interesting. More than likely they're going to cause me issues than cause them issues. Is Venice still hurting? It's like, is anyone paying his debt? No, his debt is just getting bigger. Poland, just stay nearby. Take Verona, please. Pull it in. I believe in you, Poland. Ah, come on, Poland. Don't be doing some weird stuff. Stay nearby. Moldavia doesn't have his 6-6 general anymore. That's sad. Now I could pull these back to the lines that haven't replenished faster, which would probably be the smarter move. So I'll take that. As far as looting goes, there's still a lot to loot there. We are making good progress. I think that's my Is Oldenburg a free city? No. Can I make Munster spit them out? No. So Hungary did get some noble rebels, but I'm not going to worry about that. I need to focus on Venice here. Honestly, if I can get this down, if I get their fort down, then we can... I lost my good general. That's not cool. So, let's just keep on continuing. So honestly, once I get that fort down, this war will be over. He's thinking about breaking it, I'm assuming. Yep. Poland, please come back. So what I can do at this moment, which is probably not the best idea, because I can't hire a good general, I can hope that I can get lucky and grant a general to myself, and hopefully it's a good one, so that I can win this fight right here. Ooh, I mean, it's better than that down there, but... Alright, so let's Let's just commit everything. Oh wow, I lucked out there. Because, I mean, they're just going to keep on massing more troops in there, but since I just stacked wipe, I think basically half of Bohemia's army, which it looks like, now they're just going to come in with just more troops, but they're going to utterly fail. Did I stack wipe that too? Well, I mean, Bohemia, that's a pretty bad move on your part. So, let's pull you back loot. Let's pull you out to here. We don't have a full siege, but what I can do is I'm going to group these two, because I think having more maneuver is better for attrition, maybe? I think 1% is as low as it's going to go. And let's pull out. We're going to leave the mercs here. We're going to leave the good general here. But I need to leave enough troops here so the siege can still continue, which that is the magical number right there. Money is nice, but I do want diplomatic points so that I can fill out this group. If I could get this before the war ends, I can get more out of the war. So let's take that first one, even though trade is not the big one for me to make money from. Ooh, I do have to worry about these Venetian rebels now, because they might decide to cross on over and give me some issues. Let's pull back the line so I can get some more manpower recovery. Was that a wall breach? I think it was. We're almost there. Hungary looks like he's pumping more troops. Is that going to put him further into debt? He has 3 loans. He's back at 405. Are the Ottomans still giving him subsidies? The Ottomans are still giving him subsidies. So that's kind of it's kind of funny. Like, I mean, your mortal enemy who wants to take the land. I'm pretty sure the Ottomans do want his land. Yeah, he wants his land, and yet he's keeping him financially strong, so that he can't. Like, the Ottomans are making it harder for himself. I mean, it might be a weird bug as to why that's happening, but honestly, I mean, that's whatever. We do have Genoa still running around like a madman. But, I mean, I pulled these guys in for favor, so I don't expect them, hopefully they don't expect me to give them land. Bohemia's kind of, you know, he just got both his armies stack wiped, so he's pretty much pumping in whatever he can right now. I'm assuming they're going to be mercs. They're all mercs. So he has to be, unless he had like a huge war chest before the war, he has to be hurting. He does have a debt. He does have a loan, but I don't know how much. But since we're enemies, it won't let me see that. Alright, so now I have Treviso. Oh, not everybody, it's just Venice. Now the thing is, surprisingly I can't take it all. 18 reasons. What is it? The length of the war, current peace offer, ally war. I mean, no one else is going to want to drop out at the moment. I mean, Bohemia, I know he wants to get out, but maybe I could put pressure on Genoa if I can start getting on his capital. As much as I want to give Istria to Hungary, that's going to have to wait another day. I mean, let's take care of this down here. This might influence Venice to actually give me the stuff faster. We'll get a cardinal minister, because all that is just good for us. Because I mean, we don't have to really deal with heretics at the moment. Don't have any Orthodox or Coptics, so and plus we get that papacy bonus. All right, so Sienna's maxed out. So what I anticipate with the peace deal with Venice is that Siena shouldn't be interested in getting a coalition. And that's what I am I don't see Siena on the list. So next, I should try. I'm gonna have a big truce timer with Venice and Genoa. So next, why did that number get? Now it's negative 55. Wow, what changed? Maybe my prestige going down? I think this became a bigger number. I think I lost a modifier. If I remember correctly, I used to have justified wars. That might be the thing. Now, I'm not close to getting justified wars as far as splinter power, which would be nice for this war. I still want to take all three. Well, let's work on Savoy and Lucca, though. I think Lucca might not even exist anymore. So let's do... I think Florence is going to join it regardless. I mean, who else can I... I mean, I might as well work on Florence. It wouldn't hurt. Ideally, I would like to do this at the end of December. So let's let this tick by 1 month. Ooh. I want that discipline. I'll get them, but not right now. Yes, so yeah, Lucca doesn't exist anymore, so I expect that to happen. Now I could do this. But I should wait. I can't put pressure on Genoa. I could help out with this engagement. Oh, wait, am I helping with... Yeah. Well, you're welcome. Let's take this. So I can demand war from... Provence is going to war. The Papal State is going to war with Provence. He's at 5 military. So how's Genoa feeling? Genoa is feeling low. Let's do this at the end of the month. So I know January is about to hit here. So let's pull you back. Let's get Genoa out because he doesn't need to be here. So I no longer need the mercenaries. Let's send everyone home because honestly this war is basically over. And wait till the end of the month. Alright, with Venice, give me those 3 pieces of land. I will have somewhat of a coalition. Maybe. What else can I do? I could try to get my prestige up as high as possible because that will also increase their improved relations at the end of the year. So I could humiliate, that word. this word right here. But I don't have enough war score to do that. So let's just take your money. Let's break your alliance with Bohemia. That's gonna be too much. So let's take some more of your money. I want that one extra ducat, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's looking pretty good for Venice. Let's hit that button. Who became the Holy See? The Papal States, the Holy See. Coalition. Ooh, I did that too late, didn't I? Yeah, that didn't even go down. Uh-oh. Well, let's try to improve relations with some people as fast as possible. I should have done that on December 30th. Eek. Now for this, I could release Moravia, which would be an extra prince. And they won't border Poland, so Poland won't think about eating him up. I mean, I could release Cilicia. But Poland will think about eating him. Because I don't want Bohemia to be strong, but I don't want to make him... You know what? I will release both of those guys. Why not? Break your alliance with Venice. Give me your money. And give me your money. I mean, this might improve, make people happier. I'm not quite sure. Alright. But I think this is a good point to put a pause. Man. I wish I've pieced out Venice a bit earlier, but I goofed up on that part. So more than likely, I'm going to probably start seeing a coalition here sometime soon. Let's keep you guys around here to just rebel suppress. But what do y'all think? Well, I definitely hear some feedback. This is game fun. I do plan on doing some achievement runs in the future. They are coming out with a new immersion pack or DLC called Rule Britannia or something like that. And I'm definitely going to get that, and I might start playing I might play an England game, but I've also been thinking about playing a Hamburg game. Play this little guy up here. I want to try to do the Bounty Coup achievement and just show that off right there. So, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.